This is an honor to Yahweh, Barashem Yahushai, Barashem Rakakodash, and the blood and the apostles and the elders of Great and Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and I'm out there pushing truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. And basically, I'm from James from Jamaica camp. I'm out here in Port Antonio, Portland. See me Saturday night. See the guy last night, the prophesy I'm out here in Jamaica, Port Antonio. See me Friday and Saturday. See, so right now I'm basically going at the time that you're approaching right now, the time of Jacob's trouble. See, because see me, years upon top of years, so-called white man Esau been basically preparing, see me, for that time. See, when I'm coming from our people, see me, great wrath, as Scripture said, and the Revelation 12 and 12. See me, that time period we're approaching right now. See me, and also the men of the Lord. You see, because we in this truth, we the men of the Lord in this truth, you see me, Esau, you see me, have us basically mark you see me, for the time, they're going to basically make move on us. You see, but according to Bible prophecy, you see me, you have certain men that are going to receive spiritual power, and certain men that are going to get beheaded, you see me, for the word of Yahweh, Barashem Yahushai. See, you can go on, brother.
So this is Jeremiah 30 verse 7.
One.
Say, alas, for that day is great.
For that day is great. One.
So that none is like it.
So that none is like it. So this is the time we're approaching right now. You see me, all these wars and all these things back then cannot compare. You see me, to this time we're approaching right now. Even our foreparents go through during the time of slavery. Cannot compare, you see me, to the time we're approaching right now, go on.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. And who is Jacob? The so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indian. True people call Israelite today. You see, because Jacob changed his name to Israel. What?
But he shall be saved out of it.
But he shall be saved out of it. The elect shall basically get delivered out of it, because it's all about the elect. You see me, on this side here, it's all about the elect of Yahweh, Barashem Yahushai. On this side, Lord, that is the whole nation of Israel. On this side here, it's all about the elect. You see me, and through the elect, 2,000 people that go born back in the kingdom and the right mind. What?
It's Revelation 12 verse 12.
What?
Rejoice therefore. It's not that. Therefore rejoice ye heavens.
What?
And ye that dwell therein. That and ye that dwell in them.
What?
Right? Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth here. When the word woe means destruction. You see, they are approaching the third world war, destruction. They will basically come with famine, race war, martial law, you see, pestilence, like the diseases. The Esau will release that time to come. You already see certain place, you know, diseases are basically attack certain place. Even out in Jamaica, you have this whole dengue thing, you out in Jamaica, kill a lot of people. See, so all these things are Esau going to try to use to basically destroy majority of the earth population. See, go on?
Therefore rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them.
One.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you.
For the devil is come down unto you. One.
Having great wrath.
Having great wrath. So so-called white men are coming our people having great wrath. One.
Because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Because he knew you have a short time. So you have a short time. Basically ushering the new world order. See, Esau knows same time is up here. So they might try to basically push both the new world order agenda. You see, swiftly and speedily of basically ushering in the new world order. You see, which go back to Bible prophecy. You see, because people say when he's about to full his bed, the Lord shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him and rain it upon him while he's eating. You see, yeah, 16 and 16.
So 2 Ezra 16, verse 68.
One.
So for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Kindled over who? Kindled over our people. You so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native American Indian. What?
And they shall take away certain of you.
And they shall take away certain of you, certain of our people. What?
And feed you being idle.
And feed you being idle. What?
Things offered unto idols.
Things offered unto idols. You see, because they horrify the microchip. You see, when the so-called white man are basically bring a lot of people to concentration camp. You see, basically chip them. See, out here in Jamaica, you see me in certain other part of the world, I'm going to use what? Schools, churches, national arena, and all these places where they basically send people during the time or anytime a disaster come to come out here in Jamaica. You see the places where them send people to, you see me, them time, the same place them are use to chip a lot of people. You see, what? That time to come, what? Out here in Port Antonio, Portland, them are use a Teachfield High School. See, because you have a military base near Chichil High School out here. Out, what?
So according to some certain neighborhoods.
Gone.
See, hey, now we have all the facility for everybody. You know? So a certain place will be cordoned off. If there's a disease outbreak, you know, you have certain place where it could be a quarantine zone. You know what I mean? So you have different, and it's not gonna last long because, you know, they don't have the resources, especially out here in Jamaica, to keep things together. Man. You know what I mean? Because ultimately the intention of the elite is to bring chaos. You know what I mean? So there won't be any order to what's going to happen, man. See, the government will try to maintain order, but everything will fall apart. Yeah?
So, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in the region.
They consent unto them, I will give in to the so-called white man, New World Order. You see me, I take the so-called white man, verify the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, go on.
Shall be hard in the region, right, and the reproach and trodden on a foot.
And trodden on a foot, so you get destroyed. See me? Because so-called white man is that a man basically trust you. See, with him you're with him this moment, and next moment in destroy you. That's how them rule. Go on.
For there shall be in every place.
It shall be in every place, go on, every lane, every street, every community, where people basically dwell, go on.
And in the next cities.
In the next cities, also the cities them, go on.
A great insurrection.
A great insurrection, a great uprising against our people. What?
Upon those that fear the Lord.
Talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indian. See me, especially the men of the Lord. You see, because we're up on the forefront. So you saw try to basically come at us hard, you. See, because they've been watching us for over the years. You see? What?
So they shall be like madmen sparing none.
See what say they shall be like what? Madman sparing none. So when these troops, when the so-called white man start to roll out the troops, them, see, people say they're going to be like what? Madman sparing none. So they now care about a little baby. You see me, I'm a pregnant woman, I'm a gold granny sick from bed. The man just destroy. You see, because that's what they come to do. You see me, I have summary execution. And they're going to be a judge, jury, and executioner. You see me, these military men, but he's going to be a sin. What?
They shall be like madmen sparing none.
What?
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
What?
For they shall waste and take away their goods.
So they're going to take away all the resources. They're going to come here basically where you live and take away all the resources. What?
Right. So, for they shall waste and take away all their goods.
What?
And cast them out of their houses.
What?
Then shall they be known.
Then shall they be known. So during them time, a lot of people going to know. What?
Right. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Who is the Lord's chosen? Who is the Lord's elect? Is the Lord's precious fruit?
Because the Heavenly Father is going to protect his elect, yo. So that's why we are going to know the difference between who are not his elect. Because the chaos are going to happen to those people.
So it says Job 5 verse 20. So in famine he shall redeem thee from death.
So when the scripture says in famine he shall redeem thee from death, he said the Lord's willing, hope and pray we endure the work unto the end. He said because he said he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So that's what the scripture says here. In famine he shall redeem thee from death. What?
And in war from the power of the sword.
And in war from the power of the sword. He said this third was war, destruction. Because faith is a very important thing in this time when we're living in. People say without faith it's impossible to please the Yahweh Shai. What?
Right. So thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
What?
Neither shall thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh.
Neither shall thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh, because a lot of build us up right now. See me? People say though the earthward man perish, yet the inward man is what? Renewed day by day. So a lot of build us up for what they are head you. You see, by the time we are approaching. So I say every man work can get what? Tested when basically build that. What?
Right. So thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
What?
Neither shall thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh.
Neither shall thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. What?
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. You. See, so you elect basically like protect the elect. You see me, now time to come you. You don't go out like regular Jake. You see, people say wisdom and knowledge shall be the strength and stability of that time. So when everybody above out, you see the elect or the men of the Lord, we basically do the work unto the end, I go stand firm. You see why everybody is above out. What?
Right. Neither shall thou be afraid of the beast of the herd.
Right.
Right.
Second Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
You're ignorant of the so-called white man devices, yo. See, the Lord basically give us a spiritual height. You see what these so-called with banking leads, you see this wicked rule of the society, you see me a basically plan, you see me I hold them a basically above to do also. You see, so we see what them basically prepare now if you make them move on our people. You see me, especially the men of the Lord, you see, because we see how them try to get us off of YouTube now because this truth, you see me, I get to them head right now. You see this truth that we basically push right now. You see me, through the four corners of the earth, heavily on YouTube. Now we see my try to basically take us from off of YouTube. We shall go back to our Bible prophecy. You see the famine of the word. You see my plan basically make a move on us. You see me, very soon. What?
Micah 2 verse 1. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Talking about the banking elites. See, the wicked rulers of this earth, what?
When work evil upon their beds.
What?
When the morning is light, they practice it.
When the morning is light, they practice it. What?
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because it is in the power of their hand. Because say what? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So the man they want to basically control this earth, yo. The man they want to basically have all the riches, all the wealth. You see me, have the society. So they have all the money for basically do whatsoever they want to do. So say in the morning, you see me, when the morning is light, they practice it. What?
Right. Because it is in the power of their hand.
What?
They covet fields and take them by violence.
They covet fields and take them by violence using the American military. You see, for basically get the resources, you see, through the four corners of the earth, what?
And houses and take them away.
And houses and take them away. What?
So that they oppress a man and his house.
Can oppress a man and his house, yo. You see them go around the world, you see me, and even push them basically democracy, you see me, upon all the country across the world, yo. You see it? What?
Even a man and his heritage.
Even a man and his heritage. You see me, say follow for them way, because for them we are the right way. What?
You say, therefore thus said the Lord, behold, against his family do I devise an iniquity.
God.
See that? And against his family do I devise an evil,
God,
from which ye shall not remove your neck,
God,
neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil.
God.
Right?
Exactly.
This is Isaiah 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west.
How's power there right now? So we're basically over the western world right now. They call over here, so
Western hemisphere.
Western hemisphere. What?
So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west,
What?
and his glory from the rising of the sun.
And the glory about the rising of the sun. What?
Right. So when the enemy shall come in like a flood,
When the so-called white man is our enemy, going back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68, see what say we got soul unto our enemy, our enemies to be basically bondman and bondwoman and action block. You see me, and no man shall buy you, meaning nobody that go basically redeem us, yo. So this is what the scripture says, when the enemies shall come in like a flood, the time we're approaching right now. What?
so when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against
The
it.
spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. You see me, because certain, as I mentioned earlier when we start the video, certain men are going to receive spiritual power. You see me, now it's time to come. See, likewise, you have certain men are going to be beheaded. You see, because all go back to a Bible prophecy. What?
So, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion,
Right.
and unto them that turn from So, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, said the Lord. Right? This is Psalms 110. So this is Psalms 124. Okay.
Psalms 124 verse 1. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us.
When the so-called white man rose up against us, the time we're approaching right now. So if it not been the Lord who was on our side, so if the Lord on your side, when the so-called white man, you see me start to roll out the military, you see me, in the time we're approaching right now, what?
Then they had swallowed us up quick when their swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us.
Because earlier I read the scripture say what? He said, the devil will come down unto you having great wrath. Talking about the so-called white people, which are the Edomites, go on.
Then the waters had overwhelmed us.
The waters, he said, we're talking about the so-called white man, he said, the military force them going to basically send basically destroy us. You see, because you know, the elite are planning to basically get rid of the majority of the earth population. You see, and the majority of the people on the earth are who? The Israelites. You see me, Hosea 1 and 10. So we know like what the sun, like the sun basically and the sea. So we send out the military to get rid of us. You see me, and years, part of years, and basically been preparing. You see me,